Hey guys, welcome to InfoCrisp. If you find our content interesting, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel. So, reprinting of 108 volumes of Mongolian Kanjur scripts has started, and this is being done by National Mission for Manuscripts. The first set, which includes around 5 volumes, is already published and is presented to our Honorable President on the occasion of Dharma Chakra Day. And all the 108 volumes are expected to be published by 2022. So, what is this Dharma Chakra Day? This is observed on 4th of July, and this day marks the first teachings of Lord Buddha after enlightenment to his disciples. And what is manuscript? Manuscripts are handwritten composition on usually paper, bark, cloth, metal, or it may be a palm leaf, and are at least 75 years old. And these manuscripts are usually discovered by Archaeological Survey of India during excavations. And there are other materials also they discover, such as lithographs, inscriptions, etc. But the manuscripts are different from these materials. If you take lithographs and inscriptions, they usually have they usually have information about some direct events, but the manuscripts are different in such a way that they have some knowledge content. The knowledge may be related to medicine, it may be related to spirituality, or it may be related to the society during that period. And they also have an aesthetic appeal. They have the pages are well decorated, and so on. Moving on, the Tibetan Buddhist manuscripts, they are usually divided into two broad classifications. One is Kanjur and another is Tenjur. So what is Kanjur? Kanjur means words of Buddha. These are translations of exact translation of Buddha's words, and these are the most important religious text in Mongolia, and it is highly respected by the Mongolian Buddhists, and they worship at temples and recite the lines of Kanjur in the daily life as a sacred ritual. And another interesting feature of this is it has a unique writing style, and it has multiple fonts, which makes it all the way difficult to recognize them. The origin of Buddhism was in India, and it was taken to Mongolia by our Indian missionaries via Nepal, mostly through the mountain passes. Today, Buddhism is the single largest religion in Mongolia, and around 53% of the population practice Buddhism. In 1924, the communist rule started, and they tightened their grip over the country. Their main aim was to modernize the country and reform the society. But Buddhists, they did not support this idea, and they were against this. They did not want any modernization, and they wanted status quo. Because of this, a political struggle started. The Buddhists were subjected to various taxes. They were not allowed to teach children, and many Buddhist monasteries were also destroyed, and at the same time many books, manuscripts were also burnt. Due to these incidents, a lot of scriptures were lost during this period. In 1956, Professor Raghuvira somehow obtained a copy of these rare Kanjur manuscripts and brought them to India. And in 1970s, all the 108 volumes was published by Professor Lokesh Chandra. And the present edition, which is being published now by the National Mission for Manuscripts, is also done under the supervision of our Professor Lokesh Chandra. Let's discuss more about the National Mission for Manuscripts. This is a program which comes under the Ministry of Tourism and Culture, and the main objective of this is to conserve the manuscripts using indigenous and modern methods, mainly to preserve the documents. And they have already created a national electronic database, and this database has about 1 million manuscripts. On the same occasion, a set of these manuscripts was handed over to Mr. Gonchin Ganbald, who is the ambassador of Mongolia to India. It is this person, is Mr. Gonchin Ganbald, who is the ambassador of Mongolia to India. And this is good in a way as it boosts the cultural ties between the two nations. So cultural diplomacy is very important as it promotes knowledge of each other cultures, and it also builds a bridge between the communities. Thank you for listening.